Hello friends. We are now on Tuesday and I didn't update you yesterday, did I? No, I don't think I did. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. If I didn't update yesterday, if I did update yesterday, welcome today too. It's Tuesday. I don't know where my head's at. Where's your head at? I did want to start tracking my daily pages read, but now, you all know, if you've watched my November TBR, I'm doing tons of treasures this month. If you don't know what it is, it's hosted by Ash and Jem, and I will leave both their channels linked below. It's round 2. We are going to be doing our little job board situation. One of my prompts was to pick a romance book with my favourite trope, so I picked Flawless by Elsie Silver, which is book 1 in the Chestnut Spring series, and the trope was only one bed. There are other tropes as well, but on the back it specifically said only one bed. And now I get the hype for these books. I saw that so many people liked these books, and Meg got me for my birthday. I was really excited to get to them. But with any book that has loads of hype around them, especially when it's like a full series as well, there's always that thing in the back of your mind, like, is it just the hype, and is it going to be for me? Am I going to be one of those people that's just like, no, and everyone else is like, it's amazing. But I tell you what, Elsie Silver has a way of writing these characters. I will say that there might be some content that might be triggering to people. I did immersion read this, but I didn't actually check at the beginning to see if there's any content warnings. But the first one does have significant discussion around emotional abuse, both from parental figures, a parental figure specifically, as well as an ex-partner. So just be wary of that going in, because Scifier did have to DNF the series because of that, as they were unsure as to whether or not that storyline was going to continue. I would just double check content warnings. So I read book 1 and adored it, went straight on to book 2 and devoured that until like 4 o'clock this morning. I don't know who my favourite is out of Rhett and Cade, and I don't know who my favourite female character is out of Summer or Willa, but the development of each individual character alongside the story, the way that you get the history of each character, as well as their personality shining through on the page. I don't know how she does it, but she does it so well. The third act conflicts are not something it's not like a miscommunication. It is in line with what the story is, what the plot is, and it's also in line with how we've come to know these, like, their actions are very much how they react, how we would expect these characters to react, having gotten to know them throughout the novels. So it's not just thrown in there for the sake of being thrown in there. It means something, it's for a valid reason, and whether that's because of insecurities or projecting past history onto people or whatever the reason is, it fits with the narrative of the story, and it also fits with the characters and how you would expect them to react in that situation, given what we've learned about them throughout the books. This is the first time I have ever wanted to tab and annotate a contemporary romance, because there's so many quotable moments. Poor Andy. Because I have Andy and FD, because Meg's only read book 4 out of my friend group, I don't know who else has read it. I don't think anybody has. So I knew that Andy has read them. So I'm like, I'm so sorry for this, but every time something came up, I was actually with my headphones on at one point. I made my cat jump because it just went like really squealed, and it was just kicking, screaming, the banter, the banter is bantering, and despite them not both having issues of their own. I don't know, it's just such a good series. Once I've finished the whole series, I've only got the first 4. I'm going to get book 5, and I think that is the last of them. I think there's 5 in total. I will get the audios for books 4 and 5, because at the moment I only have access to books audios 1, 2 and 3. And I'm going to reread the full series. I'm going to get my tabs out, I'm going to annotate, I'm going to highlight the shit out of all the quotes, and just, yes. I don't, knowing, obviously, so you all know what the Chestnut Spring series is, don't you? It follows, like, a set of brothers, and the first one follows Rhett, who's the youngest brother, I think, and then you've got Cade, and we've also got Bo, but there's only 3 brothers. They do have sort of like an adopted sort of brother, like there's a guy called Jasper, who they call his brother, so who they call their brother, sorry, but he's biologically their brother, so I'm guessing one of the books is going to follow him, potentially, but I don't know who. So we've already had Rhett and Cade. There's only 3 brothers, but there's 5 books. So I'm really curious. The side characters in this. We've got Luke, which is Cade's son. Absolutely adorable. Needs to be protected at all time. He's the cutest little bean ever. And Harvey, the dad, is just so great. And the family dynamics are just brilliant. And we do sort of like get little bits of information about the people that are going to be the follow-up books. So I think I might know, potentially, who the next book is about. But I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't. But I don't want to. I'm going to wait till I've read it to sort of make any judgments on that. But I like the books for varying different reasons. I like the topics they discuss. I like the communication between the characters. And I do really like that the guys, although they come across as quite rough and ready, and like, you know, one's a bull rider, one's a cowboy, like, they are sensitive as well. And if you get a guy that's sort of manual labour, but also really sensitive and not afraid to be sensitive, you've got me. You've got me. Elsie Silver has me in a chokehold already, and it's not good, because now I don't want to read the rest of my TBR. I just want to get through this series, find some colour coordinated tabs for each cover, and just tab and highlight the shit out of these books. But I can't, because I've got the rest of my Tomes and Treasures TBR to do. We need to complete some quests. So Flawless is done. I don't think I could count Heartless towards anything. But the next one is, I think then it's Reckless, and then it's Hopeless, I think. But I am just having the best time. I will be back with you when I have more updates.
Wonder if you spend the winter all alone, yeah. 'Cause I don't please fall. I don't please fall.
Yeah. See, had to ask a question if you happy, girl. I'll change your mind anytime in this happy world. Let's go and kick it, you and me, and see what love unfurls. 'Cause girl, I bet you love some tugging on them lovely curls. Hold up, a week up after that, believe we started dating. My heart was racing, but never felt my time was wasting. My mind was chasing, ain't no debating. I'm feeling you, and trying to get together, figure out what to do. Even after some disasters, we were making it work. But never did I ever think that you would do in the dirt. Stay cute while you smile in your brand new skirt. Just happy that we've been together and we never get hurt. So say, girl, why you kick it with them guys all dumb? If you ever got some worries when with me all done, change the picture that you paint until the paint all gone. 'Cause I'm just falling for the artist like your name Autumn. Like,
wonder if you spent the winter all alone, yeah. 'Cause I don't please fall. I don't please fall. Stuck in
So I'm a few chapters into Powerless, and I'm really enjoying Jasper already. So this one's following Jasper and Sloane, who were childhood best friends. Jasper has a history that we don't really know much about. We know that he's sort of the adopted son of Harvey, and he's not the Eton boy's real brother by blood. But Sloane is Violet's cousin, so she's the actual blood-related cousin to the Etons. But their whole lives, they've still referred to each other as friends and not cousins, because there's always been a little son. And we don't know why Jasper hasn't taken it any further, because Sloane hasn't really been hiding her affection towards him. I don't think she's ever said how deep it goes, but so far this is really good. However, something just happened which is not so good, and I feel like it might make me cry. I'm a little bit confused because we're sure that Sloane is a ballerina, but these are like ice skates, so maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, ice skates. He's a ice hockey on ice player. Although they look like, I don't know what they look like. Anyway, yeah. I'll be back when I've got more to talk to you about. But this is a bit bigger than the other ones. Okay. TBR is done. I do still need to read The Wrong Stop by Rex Burke for Monday, so I can do my tour post. And I still need to read Grim Solace for the It's All About Fantasy read along. I just need to double check with Chels when we want to do that live, but I'm having the best time ever. I'm so excited. I think that I don't know. I still don't know who my favourite one is so far, but I am now 236 pages in, and I have so many times just gone. That's what I've been doing, like, whilst listening to the audiobook. I'm like squealing at how cute these guys are, and just where are the real men like this? Where are the actual men that exist like Cade and Rhett and Theo and Jasper? Who's hiding them? Where are they? Because I can't even cope. I'm having the best time. The only thing that is going to annoy me now is the fact that I can't get book 5 yet because I don't get paid till next week. So I will have to go back to my TBR after this one, and I am this far in. I don't want to. I literally just want to go back and reread these from the beginning, get myself some tabs, get my highlighters out. But also, I think the next time I go through these, I am going to colour coordinate the tabs. So I still need to wait till I get paid anyway to get the colour. Look at them now. They're just so good. They're so good. And then I need to get Hopeless physically, and then audibly, and have the best fucking time. Because, yes, I will then go back and read the series before this, which follows Violet and her friends. And I know that really you should read things in publication order. Her writing might not be as good, but I feel like the style of writing that she's got, the way that she develops the characters and things like that, will still be the same. It might, like I said, it probably won't be as good if that was her first series. You never know. People are just naturally great writers from the beginning. But just, are these works of art, like masterpieces of literature? No. But And I wouldn't call them rom-coms either. They're kind of like, a little bit like Hallmark movies, but in the way that the topics that they talk about are slightly more serious. So, in this one, and I will sort of say that for those of you who care about tropes and stuff, this does have the accidental pregnancy trope. And if you've watched me for any amount of time, you will know that I've said time and time again, I dislike the accidental pregnancy trope as well as the cheating trope. They're the two tropes that I don't like, especially when like the cheating's on page and we're supposed to root for the main character who is the cheater, which is just not going to happen. But I think what I hate about accidental pregnancy tropes is that everyone I've read previously, I just don't think it's been done well. Things like this actually happen. Like, people do accidentally get pregnant. It's a fact of life. But it's the fact that the way that they've both dealt with it, the way that it's discussed, the communication, I don't like it when the child is used as a weapon, which I've read in the past. I've read a lot of contemporaries that do that, where just because it's been a one night stand or just because it was an accident, that the female feels like the dad doesn't need to know and hides it from him, or just assumes that because they don't want to be together that he's not going to be part of the child's life, or like it's never been handled well. I think so far, while I'm into this has been handled really well. And I didn't read the synopsis in going into this, but as I started reading it, I did remember that when Andy talked about these books, I'm sure she mentioned the same thing as well about the accidental pregnancy trope. But it's done so well, and I really highly recommend that you at least give this a try if you really dislike that trope. And I'm not going to go back and say that I all of a sudden love this trope, because it really does depend on how the author handles it. If there's another accidental pregnancy trope book, it's never going to be my favourite thing, but if it comes up in another book again, I'm not automatically going to assume it's not going to be good, because if it can be dealt with in the right way, then it can actually be a really good book. So yeah, I'm going to get back to the audiobook now. And yes, I'm in bed still, because last couple of nights I've really enjoyed just chilling in bed, and my little buddy is there, and he'll come up now and again when he wants a bit of a stroke. He'll paw the side of my bed and I'll just give him a little stroke. So I'm having the best time. And then I've got to go back to physically reading, which is going to be a massive like halt on the reading. But I really need to stop putting myself down and like being hard on myself for taking longer physically reading, or feeling like, I feel like, because although at the moment I'm not physically like cleaning or anything while I'm listening to audiobooks, I've been doing things on my phone. And earlier I did a bit on my computer and I made myself some food, because I can do that while I audiobook things. I feel like that's okay, I can still be productive, but I need to stop being so hard on myself about just sitting down for an hour and reading, because it's a hobby. People can sit down and just chill for an hour or two and just do something they enjoy and not feel bad about doing that. You shouldn't have to be productive when you just want to chill, do you know what I mean? But my brain keeps telling me, you're being lazy by just sitting and reading. Oh, fucking brain goblins. They're absolutely the worst. But I'm going to go back now and enjoy myself some Elsie Silver. Bonjour, hello, hi. 안녕하세요, hola. good night then. All that good shit. It's Friday and I am on an early finish. I have finished some books that I will be going into detail about in my wrap up, but safe to say Elsie Silver has me in a chokehold, and I don't know really. I am literally just wanting to devour everything she has ever released, which is not conducive to completing a TBR that I have curated around a readathon, but also obligations I have for things such as book club that I run with Chels. So it is what it is, and also I need to read Rex Burke's The Wrong Stop as well. But because I read quite a few novels in the last few days, by quite a few I mean 4 full novels that are over 300 pages each, I feel like, and I've audiobooked them all, I just wanna get my manga on. But then this will also help me complete my Tomes and Treasures readathon TBR. All 3 of these are on here. So this is the Otherworld's bean counter depends on the Otherworld's books depend on the bean counter. It's a BL. It's supposed to be cute and adorable. We also have One Dance. These are both new series to me. Do I need to be starting a new series? No. Do I have a many series of both manga and novels on the go at the moment? Yes, but we're not counting, so you know, out of sight, out of mind and all that, love. So we're gonna start these series and see how we get on. You never know, I might not like them, but you know, based on what Jem said and also what Cake Tins has said, I probably will like both of them. And then I'm gonna obviously continue with my read of The Full Metal Alchemist Volume 5 with these beautiful, beautiful covers, full metal editions of them, which basically is like a volume and a half per hardback volume. I think I think I also have volumes 6 and 7 question mark, and I then will have to purchase more because after that I only have volume 17 and 18, and we're not going to go into the reasons again why I did that, but I did what I did and it is what it is. But yeah, I'm just really glad now that manga is more accessible, especially if you use Scifier, and this is Scifier what I have a code for. Yes, but also I would use Scifier even if I didn't have a code for them. If you want to get 5% off some beautiful manga, then you can use my code. I don't even know, how am I holding this up? There we go. I will start off with the little one, and I have got myself a coffee in this mug because I even though I'm not working, I can still get easily distracted and forget about hot beveraginos that I have decided to start. So this is, I will put you in the trunk and help people look for you, don't test me. I did also have one where, like, in my basket that was also cat related, and I can't remember what it was said, but it was another quote surrounding the death situation or thereabouts, and I just thought it was pretty cool. And it's something about like needing coffee, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to start this. Once upon a time, in the not too distant past, a holy maiden was, wow, that is not the right colour to contrast against a grey. What is that? Summoned? Is that say summoned? Wow, I cannot read the words in pink. I'm going to say summoned. Not just any holy maiden, one hailing from modern Japan, but this story is not her story. This is a tale of the humble accountant, Kondu, who accompanied her and his Chels and woes as he accounts in a new world. But no tale is complete without a love interest, and who better to play the role than the handsome Knight Captain Arish? Will he begin a personal quest to save said bean counter who toils around the clock, or is Condu doomed to be married to his work evermore? I did not realise I had an issue with pink words against a grey background until I read this. We're not going to dive into why that might be. My eyes just don't like it. I'm going to crack on, because I feel like this is going to be a very wholesome, cute BL, and I'm going to be spending more of my money on it. So, and this is by Yen Press, in case you care. I'll be back.
Wonder if you spend the winter all alone, yeah. Cause I don't bleed fall. I don't bleed fall.
Yeah. See, had to ask a question if you happy, girl. I'll change your mind anytime in this happy world. Let's go and kick it, you and me, and see what love unfurls. Cause girl, I bet you love some tugging on them lovely curls. Hold up, a week up after that, believe we started dating. My heart was racing, but never felt my time was wasting. My mind was chasing, ain't no debating. I'm feeling you, and trying to get together, figure out what to do. Even after some disasters, we were making it work. But never did I ever think that you would do in the dirt. Stay cute while you smile in your brand new skirt. Just happy that we've been together and we never get hurt. So say, girl, why you kick it with them guys all dumb? If you ever got some worries, one with me all done. Change the picture that you paint until the paint all gone. Cause I'm just falling for the artist like your name on some. Like,
Hey, it's Friday, and I am now 59 pages into Full Metal Alchemist Volume 5. I have started and finished both of these, One Dance and the other book, the world's books that depend on the bean counter. I will give you full thoughts, feelings, ponderances in my wrap up that I'll be filming as I go this month, and seeing how that works out. And yeah, I moved straight onto this. I do think that doing a manga break in between the novels, it's a nice palette cleanser. So once I finish this, I am going to jump into bed and put some ambient music on, or ambient sounds, and start reading The Wrong Stop by Rex Burke, because that needs to be read over the weekend. Tori does have sprints tomorrow, and I was going to do like a timer challenge this weekend, but I've decided I'm just going to push it back to probably weekend after next, and do it then instead, just because I feel, I don't know, I don't feel like I need to justify the reason, but I just decided to do that instead, and this was just going to be like a normal weekly vlog. I don't think that I have anything else this weekend that I can film. I really should put more than one video per week, but at the moment I'm just focused on this. If I do think of anything else that I can just quickly film over the weekend, then there might be another video that goes up next week. There might not be, other than the vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna pick this up, and I think if I finish The Wrong Stop, I will then move on to Grim Solace that needs to be read, because we initially penciled in the 12th for the live show, but Chels has got a lot on this month, so we pushed it back a week. And I think that after this last tour and the last series, I think having December as a break month from indie book tours and It's All About Fantasy is going to be good for us both, because even though we don't have to do things every single day for each of them, it's still sort of like commitments that we need to sort of think about in the background. It'll be nice just not have to commit to any particular books in the month of December, but that does mean that I would like to at least get some Christmassy books lined up. I am not doing I am not doing. I'm not doing Bookmas this month or any version of that. I had a word, I was talking to Becca about it the other day, and this year's just been another funny one, and I was hoping to do some kind of like Bookmas related videos, or I just think it's too much pressure on me at the moment. So what I'm going to do is have a look through the videos that I've done for last year. So I've got a series that I need to update you on, books that I wanted to prioritise for this year, my 12 books, 12 prompts, like wrap up sort of thing to do to like end of year stuff. So I'm going to do a couple of videos where I react to last year's videos that I did like that, and then do ones for 2025, and then I might do a couple of tag videos and a couple of, and I've obviously got 12 books, 12 prompts video that I do every year now, so I've got that coming. But I'm just gonna collect a couple of things that I want to do, like content wise, and then just decide when I'm going to post them and just post them throughout the month. I'm not going to overwork myself and like try and do Bookmas or like film every day, or you know, anything like that. So yeah, there will be some Christmas content this year, but it's not going to be like Vlogmas or Bookmas or anything like that. It's sort of like it has been the last couple of years. I hope you don't mind, but I'm hoping that my head will be on straight at some point. Will that happen ever again? I don't know. But we're trying, guys, we're trying. Figuring out the noggin. And it's like, people might not care about this, but I definitely do. So this little bugger here, right, he's been with me now 2 months. That has been over there for a good, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 weeks now. Initially it was there, and then he decided that he didn't want to sleep there, he was going to sleep over there instead. And I know that this is a comfy carpet, but it didn't look right, and I just wanted somewhere where he could go and just curl up. So I put a blanket down, and this little thing here on the top blanket is the thing that came with him from the RSPCA, and they said that like, oh well, he needs that to sort of, because it has a set on him and blah blah blah. So I've left it, and I put that there, and that has been there for weeks now. Obviously I've straightened it up and like vacuumed under it, so I've not like just left it there. And my mum said today when she came round, she came round to clean, she was like, oh, does he use his bed? I was like, no he don't, but I'm really, like, I've left it there just in case he wants to. And my mum was like, well, you know, it's been there for a few weeks now, so if he doesn't use it in the next couple of weeks, we'll just wash the blankets and put them in the cupboard with the rest of the blankets that you've got. And I was like, right, yeah, that's fair. And also frees up, it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it frees up some space, and it will look a bit neater if it's just not lying there. And then tonight, he's just decided that he wants to use it, which is great for me, and it's a proud moment that he's using his bed. But yeah, it's taken a long time, and I don't know what has prompted it to happen tonight, because yeah, it's strange. Anyway, I don't know, because he doesn't look like sitting on fluffy things. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna go because my battery's dying and my eyes are itching. Which means it's a sign I'm getting tired. And I will speak to you all on the morrow when I have a list of things to read for Taurus Prince. Because we're going to be productive tomorrow. I'm going to get up early, be productive with my reading. But I'll update you shortly. Hello, so we're here for an update. Did I tell you that I finished The Wrong Stop? Did I tell you that I finished Hopeless? I don't know if I did. Did I tell you that I've also now finished Off to the Races? No, I didn't, because I just finished them this morning, and I've now started photo finish. Elsie Silver, got a lot to answer for, my girl. And I also have downloaded the third book in the Ruby Creek series, and oh god, I'm so tempted to just dive straight onto book 3 in this series and then jump onto Wild Love and Wild Eyes, and then I'll be fully caught up. The temptation to just devour the whole thing is just immense. Book 4 in the Ruby Creek series is out soon, back in November, beginning of December I think, and then we've got another book out in the follow-on series from Chester Springs. I can't remember what that series is called, but it's just, I'm not okay. I squealed laughing so many times at these books. I will say, although Off to the Races was a 5-star, it would have been, if I compiled it, it'd be a lower 5-star. I didn't enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed the rest of the books, but that, I think, I don't know why, there was just a feeling, and there wasn't as many funny bits. The banter was bantering between the two, like the back and forth, the snipiness, it was all there, but I just feel like there was something that wasn't as present in like the Chestnut Spring series. However, photo finish, so far, things are ranking up, like, just, yes. But I think Off to the Races was Elsie Silver's first book, I think, maybe. So maybe she was just coming into her writing and she hadn't got the humour down pat yet, but I need to read other things. But we're going in to close this vlog off before I forget. I'm on Becca's Sprints now. We've got 28 minutes left, so I would like to get through another couple of chapters of photo finish. But to wrap up this week, we have read all 5 of the Chestnut Spring series books. The Wrong Stop and Off to the Races. I can't remember what I read before then, and I don't know if those books were read prior to this week or not. I can't remember what I read. Let me have a look at my spreadsheet. Do you know what? I've also been setting up next year's spreadsheet, and I can't believe that that's the thing I'm doing right now, is setting up next year's spreadsheet. Yeah, so Miss Percy's Pocket Guide was my last read of last week, because I remember talking to Becca and that about it on the sprints last Sunday. So literally, this has been a week of Elsie Silver. I've also read One Dance, Full Metal Alchemist Volume 5, and the Other Worlds books depend on the bean counter, but they were manga. But novel-wise, apart from this that I've had to read for a book tour, Elsie Silver has taken over my life. And I'm not mad about it. I'm genuinely not mad about it. And I feel the only way to round off this fixation is to finish the books. So I've got a book and a half in this series, and then 2 other books that are currently out that I should be able to get them all on audio. Oh, the temptation to do that is real. But you'll find out in next week's vlogs whether I did that or whether I went back to physically reading, because I have quite a few physical reads to get through in order to actually get through my Tomes and Treasures TBR, which I really want to do. I will come back to you next week with further updates. But if you do like me and you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if you're here and you want to let me know you don't have anything to say, please leave a black heart, very much appreciated. And until next time, enjoy whatever you're reading, what you're not doing, and I'll see you all in whatever comes next.